So YNW Melly's girlfriend got moved over to the main jail, which is crazy because all four people who are quote unquote involved with this witness tampering are all in the same jail. So there's that. But it gets even more interesting when you hear this. Provided with some clarity and update on YNW Melly's ex-girlfriend, Mariah Hamilton, per her attorney, Chris Berries. There will be no charges against Mariah Hamilton. A bench warrant was never issued for Hamilton's absence in the first trial, and she has not been hiding. Mariah and her mother, Felicia Holmes, were to be deposed, but no one could serve them. The state filed a rule to show cause, which is typical to do anytime you can't get witness. Her attorney, Ramon Sarmiento, appealed because they never served Hamilton or Holmes. Rather, they posted a subpoena at the house of Mariah's father, a house where neither Felicia nor Mariah lived. Mariah's out-of-country warrant is based on ASA Kristen Bradley's filed motion for rules to show cause with the 4th District Court during COVID-19 pandemic. The motion was granted. The show of cause motion is for the need of Hamilton to be deposed for the YNW Melly's capital murder case. The warrant she is being held on has nothing to do with the witness tampering. While named in the documents, Mariah Hamilton is not a suspect in the witness tampering case. She is the witness they allege is being tampered with. Hamilton's attorney told her that she wouldn't have an issue leaving the country with an active warrant. It is when she re-entered the country that her warrant would be alerted and she was booked and detained. It is to force compliance. Hamilton's attorney, Chris Berry, shared that she will not be charged with anything and she will be filing more motions within the hour. Bond will be requested. An emergency hearing has been filed with the Broward County Clerk for February 7th. After being booked and detained in Miami-Dade County on an out-of-country warrant, YNW Melly's ex-girlfriend, Mariah Hamilton, has been transferred to Broward County Jail. She arrived in Broward on Wednesday, January 29th. She is being held in the main jail. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take a little look. Well, she looks stressed out. Get well, little lady. Get well, little lady. So there you go right here. This just shows that she's arrested. How tall is she? They ain't put the height on there or nothing. But there you go. Which is kind of crazy because I guess she spent her birthday out of country just to come back to get screwed over. I don't even want to say the most interesting part about this, but what's kind of fascinating is all four individuals named in the YNW Melly witness tampering case are currently detained by the Broward County's jail. So you can see Jamel Demons, you can see Cortland Henry, you can see Terrence Mathis, and, well, you can't see Mariah on here because I didn't put it on there. But now, with everything that's going on within the case, we had to remember that the judge had ordered the freaking lawyers for the state to hand over the warrant, and she basically said, I ain't doing that. Then, a couple days ago, they finally gave it up. They finally gave up the freaking warrant, the redacted version and the unredacted version. And bruh, the judge had to let off on that one. And I got some thoughts to say because I seen somebody that is a lawyer that said something, and I completely disagree. I think they got that positive energy going, but honestly, nah. So check this out. Judge Martin S. Fine filed an order with the Broward County Clerk on Monday, January 27th, that denied ASA Alexandra Bucklew and the state's protective order request requiring full disclosure of the search warrant to address potential attorney conflicts, deeming YNW Melly's right to review paramount over state interests of the search of his attorney, Raven Liberty, Apple iCloud account. The court reviewed both redacted and unredacted versions of the Apple iCloud search warrant regarding attorney Raven Liberty. submitted by the state following a January 7, 2025 order. The court highlighted that the state has held the search warrant information for over a year and noted Liberty is neither arrested nor facing charges. Denying the state's motion for a protective order, Judge Martin S. Fine ruled that the unredacted copies of the search warrant must be disclosed to all counsel by February 7, 2025, but allow ASA Alexandra Bucklew in the state 10 days to appeal. Now check this part out right here. Here we go right here. It says, the court having conducted an in-camera review of the Apple iCloud search warrant regarding attorney Raven Liberty as well as the state's motion for protective order makes the following findings of fact and conclusions of law. On January 7, 2025, this court ordered the state to produce a copy of the Apple iCloud search warrant regarding attorney Liberty for in-camera review. A copy of the order entered on January 7, 2025 is attached to and incorporated as part of this order. On January 14, 2025, the state produced a redacted and unredacted copy of the Apple iCloud search warrant regarding attorney Liberty for an in-camera review. On January 14, 2025, the state filed a motion for protective order after reviewing the redacted search warrant, unredacted search warrant, the state's motion for protective order, including all the authority cited therein. This court makes the following findings of fact and conclusions of law. The search warrant was issued on December 13, 2023. The state has been in possession of the information produced as a result of the search warrant for over 1 year. The state moves this court to issue a protective order and argues the search warrant is part of an ongoing active investigation. This court does not agree that the search warrant is part of the ongoing investigation. In support of this conclusion, the court notes FSS 199.011 3D2, which states criminal investigative information shall be considered active as long as it is related to an ongoing investigation, which is continuing with a reasonable good faith anticipation of securing an arrest or prosecution in the foreseeable future. This court further notes that attorney Liberty has not been arrested, nor is she the defendant in any pending prosecution, despite that fact that the state has been in possession of the information produced as a result of the search warrant for over 1 year. The court also notes the state continues to seek the imposition. I said imposition. That's insane. Man, it's early as hell in the morning. I'm sorry. Let me redo that. The court also notes the state continues to seek the imposition of the death penalty against the defendant in the present case. The sole purpose of this court's order on January 7, 2025, compelling the states to disclose the search warrant was to provide information to the defendant so that he may choose to continue with attorney Liberty as counsel or choose to have attorney Liberty withdraw based on a conflict of interest. This court finds that the defendants need to review a complete unredacted copy of the search warrant far outweighs any state interest in limiting the full disclosure of the search warrant. Therefore, based on the foregoing, the state's motion for protective order is denied. The state's request to limit the full disclosure of the search warrant is also denied. This court shall make unredacted full copies of the search warrant available to all counsel on Friday, February 7, 2025, to allow the state to seek appellate relief from this order if they so choose. The state has the right to appeal this order within 10 days of rendition of this order. Done and ordered at Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Florida, this 27th day of January 2025. I don't know why I'm just not seeing this, but it is what it is. So this is what I believe in the grand scheme of things, right? The lawyers knew that the daddy didn't stay with the mom and the mom didn't stay with the daddy and Mariah wasn't there and all that stuff. The goal I believe that they're going to try to paint is, oh, well, we couldn't get in contact with her, so we gave it to the next of kin, and then the father should have essentially told them, hey, you know they subpoena you and all this crap and everything like that. All right. Okay. Cool. But at that same time, too, the state got to know, well, if you didn't serve this person, it's really not on them to turn around and freaking give them anything. Who knows if the wind didn't blow off or whatever excuse they're going to come up with, because I would have an excuse immediately. Like, I never seen that subpoena a day in my life. What are you talking about? So just because y'all did the bare minimum to serve the subpoena, who knows if the judge is going to accept that? Will she be given a bond? I think so, but I think what they're going to propose is that she wear an ankle monitor so that she doesn't go anywhere, because at the end of the day, the judge has to know, and the judge will be told she was never served or she would have shown up. But I'm fairly certain the state is going to go back and look at messages, especially from what the mom put out. Hey, well, y'all must have known something because these messages, blah, 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 and everything like that. Now, there are some people saying, well, those messages ain't real and she's denying it and all this stuff. Let's hope. Let's freaking hope. Let's hope that that's the case and that's the scenario that's going on. If it ain't the case and that's 100% true, I don't see how either she leaves without an ankle monitor or she leaves the jail at all. And then at the same time, why ain't the mom arrested too? I mean, it sounds like she's a co-conspirator in this grand scheme of things, but she did show up to court. So there's that. Now, with the judge and the lawyer that I disagree with was Nick Starro. He said that he feels like the judge is one of the good ones. Well, I disagree because I think the judge is kind of lame. The judge, even though it is what he's supposed to do, I believe he should have shortened the days, because this is going to further prolong everything. Nash, what are you talking about? The judge essentially said, hey, y'all get 10 days to appeal this. You don't think this is going to kick the can down the road? Now, I got to imagine in the back of my mind, if you've been investigating me for over a year and you ain't arrested me, yeah, that might be on you. It might be something you're not doing. It might be something that I haven't did, but y'all still trying to make it weave and attach and all this stuff. And at the end of the day, that's what it's going to be. But the bigger thing is 4 people, same jail, put them all in a room, question them, and see which egg cracks first. Who do you give the better deal to? And I believe you give the better deal to Mathis. The girlfriend, no. But you could say, hey, we'll let you out of here, ankle monitor, if you agree to tell us, oh, this person contacted you, this person did this person did that. 100%, she could do that. Wouldn't be that mad at it. Or, I hate to say this, they sit up here and they tell Melly, we'll grant you certain things if you do this. Obviously, he would not do that because he's obviously admitting to a felony that can still keep his ass in jail for the next 20, 30 years and damn near a life sentence. So he wouldn't do that. So you got to look at who it is. Cortland, no. YNW Melly, no. The girlfriend of Mathis, yeah. But if I'm them, I wouldn't do it anyways. I would tell the state, y'all got to prove it. She's not going to get in any trouble because essentially she's being told what to do. Now, the other 3, you ready for that Florida penal code number that you're about to get? Penal code number. That Florida Department of Corrections number you're about to get, because it's looking bad. Now, everything has to be brought out to the table. It has to be proven and all this crap. But so far right now, it don't seem good. And at the end of the day, we going to see. Them lawyers down there, as far as the state go, sleazy. Honestly. We're finding out more and more that we don't really like the justice system at all. I can't tell y'all the one time where everybody, everybody has came to the conclusion that we've looked at a case over here and we said, hey, the prosecution is doing their thing, man. Can't get mad at them. No, it's always some type of blemish. It's always some type of anything involved with this crap, which makes you wonder what the hell is really going on. But hey, if you got this far, man, check out the video I got pinned in the comments. I think you will thoroughly enjoy the interview that I did with Lil Blood out of Oakland. It was in Oakland, California, kicking it. And I really believe y'all gonna like that video. So check it out. Also, we did the ASAP Rocky coverage and stuff like that. I'm gonna still do it, but we put it in the playlist too, so you can get caught up with every single day. Other than that, I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, man, we just hit 200K. We on our way to 300, man. Subscribe today so you can find out how you can win an Xbox or a PlayStation, man. The details are on the way. This is how you know somebody is literally going to be in the drawing. Robin Minter, check him out, man. All we do is go down and we look and we see his subscriptions. Who does he have? That's Seti Nash right here. What also happens, take that off. Top commenter. That right here, public subscriber. So that's what you got to do, and make sure you share each video, and then you'll be entered to win. Shout out to Mike. Good luck. Subscribe, turn that bell, stay notified, and share to keep your people aware. I'll catch you on the next one.